What is up, everybody? This is your homeboy Seth McDonald on YouTube, and pretty much this is a bag workout that I am doing. Pretty much I'm doing some boxing, and on the bag, what I've been working on is basically some boxing drills. I hope you all enjoy this video. Usually I just work on power shots, working the combos, working the bag, just moving around, doing the normal rounds that I normally do and everything. And on most of my videos, mostly it's on boxing mostly. I barely seldom practice kicking on the back, even though I need to start that up again. But this is a video on just boxing only. And pretty much I'm just working the jab cross, and the jab cross hook, and just working them in combos, moving around the bag, getting a good feel of it and everything else, and getting a good sweat on. If you don't have the money for a heavy bag, you can just do it in the air. You don't really need a heavy bag to train. You just need something. You need to move around and train yourself in the air, or you can get buy some pillows, like buy enough pillows if you want, and get some resistant hook bands, tie it onto a tree or something, and then get some boxing gloves or get some regular work gloves, and just use that as a punching bag as your foundation for a heavy bag training. I see a lot of videos on YouTube where other trainers around the world, they use a chest guard from martial arts schools that you can buy and stuff, for their bag that they train on, that they punch on a tree and stuff, just for the padding, where they don't hurt their knuckles while hitting the trees. But there it is. You don't really need a whole lot of equipment just to train in boxing. You just need a heavy bag. If you don't have one, you can buy them really cheap at a pawn shop, for like 40, maybe to 60 bucks tops. Me, I got mine when it first came out at a sports store for about $100, pretty much. I got it for a birthday gift a long time ago from my grandpa and everything. And I just, I've been using it ever since. I've been wanting to get upgrade to a newer heavy bag, but I just hadn't really found the one I am looking for. I want to get one of those MMA kickboxing bags. That way I can practice my low line kicking. I'm so used to doing high line with the hanging bag. I need to kind of practice on my low line. But another thing is that basically I'm just doing like the normal basic combinations and everything else, and I'm just moving around. I might be doing a little blocking here and there. I might be doing little head movements off and on. Moving around. I do like 3-minute rounds, five rounds of 3 minutes. Sorry about that. 5 rounds of 3 minutes with a 30-minute rest. If you are a beginner, I would start out as 30 minutes, or at least, if you're a beginner, start out with 3 rounds and then work your way up. That's how I did it. With my interval timer that I have on my phone. I usually use the interval timer for my workouts on the heavy bag because it helps me condition and go further into my workouts. So I train like a pro, even though I'm not a pro at I'm not a professional fighter. But if I ever do decide to go that route, I know how to train like one. I know I'm prepared like one. So I have that mindset of a professional trained fighter, but I don't do it for the money, and that's the thing. I do it for fun. I do it for enjoyment. I do it for health benefits. I even want to help people out on getting in shape, through my workout videos and everything. This is my my first voiceover video. I hope you all enjoy this. This is me just explaining some of the combinations I do that I work on mostly on boxing. Usually it's just moving around, working on combinations, like the jab, which is the 1, the jab cross is the number 2, jab cross hook is the number 3, then a jab cross hook cross is the number 4, and then a jab cross hook uppercut, it's the number 5, jab cross hook uppercut on the other side is number 6, jab cross uppercut number 7 on both sides, jab cross hook on each hook, a right hook and a left hook on each side with another jab cross. That would be a number 8. And then what I do in my rounds, I use those combinations and I just mix it up into a style of my own way of boxing where it can't really, fall. Sometimes I use double hooks. Most people don't even see that double hooking is beneficial. You get hooked low, and then you can turn around. If you don't hit the low part of the body, you can turn around and do another hook and get to the head. Because what you do, if you do a double shot on somebody in real life, they're gonna be like, "Oh, wait a minute, I got a distraction. I blocked low, then you turn around and hit high." Well, there you go. You let your opponent leave himself wide open because you went for that shot that you didn't get shot at. So basically, boxing is a good workout if you just want to get a good sweat on. If you want to train in professional, I'll go to a gym. Get trained. You can follow my videos, as much as you want to go along with. I can help train you get better at what you need to get at. And I like the fact that, all my subscribers have been staying with me and keeping me, let me keep posting my videos and everything. I work hard every day at what I need to do, especially with what I'm going on with my trailer right now. And I Tennessee to be working a 40-hour work week job, and plus working on my trailer, plus getting the time in to do a workout, making a workout video and everything for y'all from my YouTube channel. Then plus to be subscribed to my videos and everything else. I usually, on my boxing training, I do heavy bag work, I do speed bag work, I do weightlifting, I do calisthenics, I do shadow boxing, I even do some, even though the wooden dummy is not for boxing, I use it for my boxing strategy more than anything in, because it's like, if you don't have an opponent, to really train with, the wooden dummy takes place for that, because if you don't have a sparring partner, you can imagine that wooden dummy, being an opponent, being a tool to use to fight with as well. I do practice katas, I do practice weaponry, I do practice other styles as well, but I usually stick to boxing and I usually stick to karate mostly. I do study taekwondo, but to me, martial arts is just about fighting and staying in shape and, to be a better person than what you were yesterday. And that's the thing, that's what my channel is about. It's about being humble, being kind, showing respect. Martial arts is not about being a bully to anybody. It's supposed to share ideas with anyone who wants to learn. And that's how I see martial arts. And that's how Bruce Lee ended up seeing martial arts as well. He wasn't trying to, use it to bully anybody or anything. He was trying to use it to where he could help people out and get into the better shape that most people needed to be. And that's what his books were about. That if people couldn't find a school, they could learn from his books and stuff. And that's where I came into learning martial arts as well, was through Bruce Lee himself, on his stuff that he wrote and everything else. Then later on, I got taught by a friend on how to box. He saw that I was a big kung fu fan and everything. He's like, man, you ought to learn, instead of just watching it off the movies, you ought to try doing some of that stuff in real life. And so I took his idea, I took his advice, and I just went for it. And ever since then, I've been staying with what I've been taught. I never forgot on what I've been taught, and I've always expanded my knowledge even more on what I've learned in the martial arts as well. But this is a heavy bag workout. I hope you all enjoy, and just keep training. You don't have to train a whole hour like how I do it. Usually 9 out of 10 most of the time. Most people train about 30 minutes a day. That's usually beneficial. But the thing of it is, I would just start out slow. You don't have to rush. Start out slow, work your way up, and being a master of something does not take overnight. It takes days, years, and practice to become a master at your own craft. So it takes talent as well. You gotta have the heart and the mindset. Like Muhammad Ali. You become a thinker when you're trying to create something into your own. And plus you express yourself more if you do it in your own way. And which Muhammad Ali is a people's person. That's who inspired me to learn how to box as well. That's the reason why you see me moving around really quick. And, that's the reason, I study his moves. And even though I have not studied how he shuffle, which, I'm learning some different things out of different books on boxing as well. I've ordered me some new boxing books a while back. I've been learning out of them. Very interesting books. I can't remember the name of them. They're old fighting books on the knowledge of boxing back in the Britain day. But if you want to learn how to box, you can learn from books. You can learn from videos on YouTube. You can learn by yourself just by doing moves on your own in the air, and just keep at it every single day until you get better at it. And then you can move on to the next move on what you want to learn, and just make up some of your own combinations. That's what I do. So if you want to get a good sweat on, get a good workout in, just watch some of my videos. Stay tuned, and for more videos, you'll get more videos like these all the time. And like I said, this is my first voiceover video, and I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you really like the content that I am putting out. And I just want to thank everybody for helping me out on my journey. And I want to, the man that helped me out more, I want you guys to go over to his channel, and I want you to hit the subscribe button on his channel, Sean G. And then another guy that's been helping me out is TR Ron. Go check him out. His subscribe button and everything, them two have been motivational for me, and to keep working out, to keep training, and not giving up. And so basically, what my goals are here on YouTube, is to get more subscribers on my video channel, and to help people out if I can. And I really like helping people out on their goals. If they have any goals on what they want to achieve at in life, if they need some support, they can go to my Instagram. I am Seth McDonald 4 all together, no underline or nothing. It's all small letters, I believe. But other than that, if you want to message me, just go and follow me on Instagram. I'm there all the time, usually more than I am on Facebook. Facebook, I don't really get on there that much. If I do, usually I'm posting things about my house. Usually I've been working on my trailer a lot lately over the weekends. I rarely have time to train and everything else as of right now because I'm trying to get my trailer done. But I have been making videos out of the ass. So, but because I'm trying to stay up my top game on my videos and getting more subscribers and everything else. And that's the reason why I make my videos because I do it for you guys. I don't do it just for me. I do it for you guys to learn. That's the reason why you get new ideas on what you want to do in your workouts. Even though I might look repetitively on what I do, usually 9 out of 10, I put in a new combo on a bag and a new combination drill on the bag into the workout as well, or training, whatever you want to call it. Me, I don't really call it working out. I call it training because to me, that's what I call it. I don't call it working out. I call it training because you're training the mind, you're training the body, you're training the heart, you're training the soul, all in the one connection to get better at your craft at what you need to do to get it in and get it done and get it out. And most of all, it's a good stress reliever if you want to get fit. You don't have to, keep on, doing it over an hour. Yeah, if you do it over an hour, that's good. Pat yourself on the back. If you could achieve over an hour on doing it, pat yourself on the back. I used to train over an hour every night, when I used to compete and stuff. But my competing days are over. I'm getting up in my age, and I don't really compete no more. I just do it for fun. I do it for, sweat on. I do it for stress relieving if I'm having a bad day at work, and it just helps me out. Clear out the drama, clear out the negativity, and help me be a better person than what I am. And it's like I said, yesterday I gave myself a day off from everything. I didn't hardly do anything but relax all evening yesterday. I was just tired, burned out, and everything else. And then my body needed that. It just needed to unwind from everything. And, rest is always good. But you just need to get right back at it after you get that rest. So, if you're a beginner, at working out, if you really want to get in shape, then I'm your guy. I can train you on the basics. If you want to get, in the best shape possible, I can teach you the basics. That's all I can teach. But if you're wanting something advanced, then you'll have to find that out on your own on how to do it on your own. If you want to get advanced, go get a coach. Go join a gym or some. They can teach you new ways of training and stuff like that. And me, I learn out of books, on some of the stuff that I do. So there's really no good schools around anymore. Most schools nowadays, they don't teach the stuff that I want to learn to be taught, and they do it more for sport. They don't do it more for self-defense. Me, I'm more of a guy that does it for self-defense than anything. I don't do it for sport, because sport, it's more of like a set time, a set motivation and stuff like that. It gives you something to work for. It gives you an idea of what you need to compete in and stuff like that. That's what tournaments are for. But me, I don't go to tournaments anymore. So I ended up just trying them all, stick it out like Bruce Lee does. That's the best way to do it, when he was alive. And look at him now. He made it to the top, but when he made it to the top, he faced the bad consequence of his death. But he was a legend. He was always a legend in my heart. Shout out to his family, Linda Lee, and his daughter, Shannon Lee. I don't care what. I'm trying to think that one guy's name that made Hollywood. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Quentin Torriano. I don't care what he thinks about Bruce Lee, but That's just anybody. But I like his movies, but I just didn't care for what he said about Bruce Lee, but I'm still training. I'm still getting in shape. I'm still remembering his Bruce Lee's name. Keeping his name in honor. To what I believe in what's martial arts. And to me, I think Bruce Lee is like the godfather of martial arts himself. Without him, um, the world wouldn't even known what martial art was, other than just karate and judo and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. But Bruce Lee was the one that made martial arts possible to travel around the world, and that's how it got popularized. That's how karate is popularized. That's how come judo is popularized, and that's how come Brazilian jiu-jitsu is popularized, because everybody emphasized, went with Bruce Lee's way of thinking. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just doing boxing in this bag video that I'm doing right now, and just please hit the like, hit the bell notification, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below and let me know on what you think. And God bless you, and you have a beautiful day. Stay true and be humble, be kind to one another, and share to your friends, share to your family, and share everything you need to know. All my videos. Share all my videos to anybody you may know. More subscribers I get, more better I am making videos and everything else. And